Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, we began our journey of catching up to and tracking down Baby Bowser and his faithful minion Kamek, hoping to get our hands back on the Koopa star shards that they had stolen from us all the way back in the Shroobs Vim factory. The only thing is, while chasing down our little thieves, we've run into quite a nasty monster on the island of Yoshi's known as the almighty and powerful Yoob, although he's kind of disappeared for quite a bit, since we were kind of pretty much completely focused on chasing down Baby Bowser. But let's be honest here, with our trek up to the top of Mount Yoshi, and the fact that the thing is kind of primarily targeting Yoshis, I'm pretty sure the Yoshis know where he is, and where his gluttonous path has led him to, since he definitely seems pretty adamant on his Yoshi-only diet. Nonetheless, a pretty terrifying beast, and honestly, we probably want to try and stay as clear away from him as possible, until, let's be honest, till we have to actually maybe deal with him face to face. The only thing is when. But, with that being said, honestly, well, we took out Magic Koopa, or Kamek in the last one. Technically, it is basically just a Magic Koopa, but Kamek is kind of like, there's a very specific Kamek that's always, like, Bowser's main general, and Kamek's definitely down for the count for the time being. But, honestly, only one thing to really do. Try and find out where Baby Bowser went. And there's only so much mountain left, and there he is. Found you, buddy. There really wasn't much else where you probably could have gone from where you were, to be fair. Although, Kamek said this was a cave, and this doesn't really look like a cave to me, but I guess you can count it as it because of the wall behind us on the top screen. If you see, it's kind of like an inward, kind of like mountain top. I guess you can call it a cave, although I don't really see it as one.
Unbelievable. Hey, stupid deadhead.
Sorry, Baby Bowser, but we're gonna be needing those Cobalt Star Shards now, please.
Oh, you mushroom munchers.
What do you call mushroom munchers? You're eating Yoshi cookies.
Eat my cookies, will you? Fine, I'll eat the treasure instead.
That's probably not the best idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest, you're probably gonna choke on those. You shouldn't eat glass or cobalt or whatever, and honestly, pointy is definitely not a good thing to eat. You okay? Oh, I guess he's fine.
Oh, wow. Oh, yum. Those shards were delicious.
Well, you're definitely not gonna be keeping those, buddy. We need those.
Hey, what are you? Let go.
Nope.
Yerk.
Oh, that's not good. Hopefully they didn't see. Oh, yep, they definitely noticed us. Hi, Shroobs. How about not hurting us? Oh. Okay. Well, they kind of just left us alone. Well, they definitely saw us, but, based on the, fact that we see Mr. Yoob climbing up, maybe that's definitely what their plan is here. I'm still not really sure if the Yoob is even connected to the Shroobs or not. It would make sense to me. But the thing is the Yoob seems more natural. Well, okay, well that kind of confirms it. Speaking Shroobish, I guess. But, yeah, definitely not a good thing. But, I have no clue what you're saying, Mr. Yoob. But, honestly, Mario Bros, you probably want to get on out of there, buddies. Because I don't think... Well, there goes Baby Bowser. Well, this doesn't look good, and... Well, that's not good at all. But, looks like we're going on a trip inside the Yoob's, stomach for a bit, it looks like. Because, yeah, there's no way around that one. Maybe we could find those Yoshis that he ate earlier, because, let's be honest here, they kind of need some help. But maybe this was a blessing in disguise. It's also kind of funny if you really think about it, with how the progression of the Mario and Luigi games goes, with this being the game before Bowser's Inside Story, that you kind of have like an inside adventure inside another creature beforehand. I guess it's kind of interesting if you really think about it, because this is a game right before Bowser's Inside Story. So it's kind of interesting to think about it like that. But, honestly, what's our plan now that we're inside a giant monster? Oh, Luigi actually kept on to those cookies. I thought he would have eaten them by now, but apparently he still had some. But we did see him grab some when we were leaving Yoshi's little island, village earlier, so makes sense. Well, we're kind of stuck here. I'm gonna be completely honest here, buddy. Although there's some blue and yellow, I think, switches on the wall there. I'm not really sure what those are. But, maybe they can help us.
I surmise we're inside the beast gastric chambers.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Yep, that kind of confirms it. Oh, hey, that we can change the switch's colors.
And Bowser and his belly full of star shards should be in here somewhere as well. I suggest we find him and get out of here, with all speed, of course.
Yeah, with all speed, indeed. But yeah, the Yoob is definitely not going to play us any favors. Well, we saw the babies attacking this earlier, so let's see if we can... Well, we changed it to red. I was thinking red because there was a red button on the other side. But, we have no idea what to do with that yet, so we'll just leave that alone, I think. And then send the babies on up here, because that's definitely where they want to be. But, let's see, we can send them up to the... Oh, hello. Well, we found one of the Yoshis. Push, push. I don't think you're going to be pushing that on your own, buddy. It's also kind of cool to see him pushing little chain chomps, because that's something that they do in the Yoshi's Island games. Definitely keeping a good little, Easter egg for us, which is pretty cool. If I can get this rolling, it should make a way out of here. It should. How do you say that? Can't seem to budget on my own, though. Well, we did see him eat multiple Yoshis, so I don't see why we couldn't help you out there.
It does seem likely that rolling this giant stone down the hole will expandulate the passage.
Okay, so basically push it down where Mario and Luigi are. Although Mario and Luigi can't go any further, so Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are the only ones that can do anything right now. I just realized that.
There may be other Yoshis wandering around in here. I suggest we locate them, okay?
Okay, well, let's definitely do that. Well, I see multiple beans, so let's definitely grab these while we're here. Because, honestly, no reason not to, right? So we'll definitely grab these while we're here. Oh, wait a minute. Is that hurting him? Yeah, it is hurting him. Look at that. That's interesting. So while you're crawling around inside his, kind of tunneling inside his insides, it actually hurts you. That's interesting. Huh. That's cool, though. I like the attention to detail. That's one thing I really love about these games, is that there's so much, life in them. I wish they would, make more of these in, I would definitely like to have one on the Switch, at least. But, who knows when that's gonna happen. But there's a lot of beans here. Oh, and a yellow Yoshi for our troubles as well. Okay, we'll grab this last bean next to him. There's one lower down, but we'll grab that one later. So hungry. Need fruits. Oh, need fruit. Well, we dealt with that in Superstar Saga. We got all those, what were they, little, kind of like apples when we were dealing with the movie theater area in the Superstar Saga. But that's a lot of beans, though. I'll definitely take them. Well, there's an upper area over here for a save, so we should probably take that. Oh wait, we went to the wrong one. Also, wait a minute. Luigi hits that one. Well, let's go to the save option area first, just because I want to make sure we mark that down for later, just so we know where it is, but it also will give us some other information we might want to know about. So let's definitely grab our save, and let's see what the story tells us now. It's the return of Yoob, and you're in his belly. Gross. Gather up the Yoshis and get out of here. Pronto. Pronto indeed. Although I'm surprised it showed Mario and Luigi on that one, to be completely honest. But we got ourselves a nice little bull-looking creature here. Hello, buddy. Not really sure what you are, but you're a bully. Well, I guess you could call him a bully. Although that's not really the bully enemy. just because there's a bully in Nintendo 64. Oh, okay. Attacking them makes them angry. Got it. Oh, they return. Okay, then. Interesting. So, definitely going to need to be careful about these enemies. But it looks like attacking them is definitely a way to deal with them, though. Only thing is it's definitely not the safest thing. Just because of the fact that they're, going to start freaking out on us. But, based on what we can see, it takes 3 hits to knock them out. As long as we don't get hit by them when they're charged up, we should be fine. Okay, simple enemy. As long as we, time our jumps and be safe. Wow, you charge hard and fast. Okay, then. Well, this is the first time we're jumping as a solo character, so we're going to be seeing how lightly we jump as a single character. But, are we really supposed to be dealing with these enemies with just the babies? Because, this definitely does not look like it's going to help us too much. I'm gonna be fair. Definitely, don't know how this is going to go, but we definitely need to make sure we jump over these guys for sure. Thankfully, jumping on top of them, oh my goodness. Jeez. These guys are actually kind of crazy. Okay, then. Yeah, I definitely don't trust these guys at all. That's gonna be honest here. And we're actually wasting a couple of mushrooms just trying to revive Luigi, just so we can be able to do any kind of damage. These enemies, I'm definitely gonna say now, we're probably gonna want to, more than likely, use items on them. I'm gonna say that for sure. We'll test a fire flower here and see what we can do. Just because I feel like it's probably better to do multiple damage to them in a short amount of time. Well, it didn't make them angry, so maybe it was worth it. Okay. Well, what about hammers? Well, hammer just got rid of them, so that didn't really give us an idea of what we needed to do there. But, it gave me kind of an idea. But it looks like we can get Mario up here based on the fact that this is higher up. So, let's find a way to get Mario and Luigi up there, because there's got to be a way to move them as well. Just because I am quite curious here. Because we do have this button over here, but that didn't really seem like it would really help them. To be fair, they do give us a heal, like right next to a save. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't even realize the pipe. Oops. Well, that was my fault. Okay, now I understand why the bully was a lot harder than it was. I didn't even notice the pipe because I was looking at the items in the other area. Ooh, ice flowers. So we got a new bros item. That'll come in handy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna say, being able to do a little bit more damage to these bully enemies in a faster succession, yeah, now we don't have to worry about them doing extra damage. So, yeah, definitely would have done this a little bit better if I noticed that pipe earlier. My fault for not noticing it, though. Oh, okay, so if he jumps, it goes above us. If he doesn't jump, it's gonna go under us. Okay. So Dry Bones is a simple enemy, for the most part, from what I see. Messed up my Y button there. Oof. A little unfortunate. But, honestly, interesting. But yeah, if we had all the bros together there, that would have been a little bit simpler. Also, keep messing up my jump there, to be honest. Because the thing is, I mistime the jump sometimes when an enemy slowly runs at me. I don't know why, but there we go. Down goes the Dry Bones, and there we go. It's more of the fact that he goes off screen and then re-attacks you for a second chance. I think is what gets you, because you don't know when he's going to come back. It seems like it's the same time every time. It's just that the run back from the bully enemy. Also, my lights are flickering. It was the second time this episode that it's done that. I need to change my light bulb soon, it looks like. Just noticed that now, just because, just because, obviously you're going to notice it after a couple times. Okay, well, we need to be very... Oh, I actually got him that time. Okay, he's jumping. He's jumping. We stay down on both of those. Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, that was pretty simple. We can try this now. So we get a random down. Random down. Okay. I'm guessing just a random status effect. quickly press the button of the bro with the big ice ball, and then use the baby buttons to throw the ice balls higher. Okay, so basically higher damaging fire flowers, I'm guessing? Or just different effects for fire flowers. I guess we'll find out. Honestly, it's definitely worth a check. Ooh, critical. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And also gave him defense down. That's not bad at all, honestly. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go for maybe a bro flower here as well. Just because we did use another item there. Just because Mario is taking a beating because I'm still learning the new bully enemies. But, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that one's definitely a jump. Wow, you throw fast. Okay. I'm thinking he throws faster the lower his HP is, based on the fact that he was throwing those as quick as he was. But geez, those enemies are... Okay, well, they definitely caught me off guard. We need to be very careful, though, on fights. If, they're gonna try stuff like that. Definitely gonna need to be careful. But I think we got all the... Oh, hello. A box full of money. I'll take that. Wasn't expecting one of those. Another ice flower there. There's another thing for Luigi over here. Ooh, puffy trousers. Okay, a new trouser type. We should probably take a look at that. And it looks like it's for Mario Bros. Entirely. So let's see here. Fluffy, heart-friendly wool trousers. Made of the newest fabrics. More HP and more defense. Okay. So, 54... I think Mario needs more HP, so I'm gonna give that to Mario. Just because Luigi has more HP. But that's a pretty good reason, to be frank. But yeah, definitely gonna need those. Good thing they give us a heal. That's very nice that they give us that, because those enemies do hit pretty hard. So not having that, you know, could definitely affect us. But thankfully we do have that to our advantage. And as long as, you know, we don't face too many dangerous enemies in a row, we'll be definitely pretty safe, I would think. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, they throw faster if they're lower, it looks like. Because he's definitely throwing slower than he was before. So that's interesting. So dry bones are more dangerous the lower they are. Which also makes sense because they can revive themselves in the normal platformer games, so I guess it makes sense at the same time. But still though, that caught me off guard when he was throwing bones at like Mach 10 speed out of nowhere. And was hitting me for like a couple free hits there. I will be fair and honest about that. It did catch me off guard because it was the first time of me seeing that happen. Okay, this looks like one of those areas we might be able to go under. Can we? Okay, good to check. Also, I'm seeing those buttons we saw on the inner part of his stomach. I'm not sure if that's anything like a puzzle or not. But we do have this one over here for blue and yellow. So let's try doing blue and yellow here. And it does, yep, it was lighting up, so yep, there we go, perfect. So let's definitely start crawling on inside, and let's see where this leads us to. Oh yep, okay, so this is a puzzle. So let's get Mario and Luigi right in the center of this, so we can see the whole puzzle here. And then send it back to the baby dribs. And I don't think doesn't look like there's any enemies down here. So we just need to just do the puzzle down here real quick. We'll do it from bottom to top, I think. Just because I think it would be a little bit easier to make sure we're going the right way. But definitely good that there's no enemies down here, because that would make this a little bit more tougher trying to, you know, go through both enemies and trying to solve this puzzle here. But definitely a pretty simple puzzle. Pretty cool, though, that you can use the top and bottom screens to solve it, though. Have Mario and Luigi kind of give the information to the babies. And just like that, we got ourselves a Yoshi. And saved him from this little bit of trouble over here. Hey, buddy. That was scary. Yeah, it definitely looked like it. I wouldn't want to be eaten by a giant monster, too, buddy. But there we go. Green Yoshi and Blue Yoshi. But, now we need to send the babies back. Well, we do have a pipe, so we can pull them out. So let's definitely do that. So send them on out, and here we go. Cool. And now we got them back with us. I'll go grab that bean since I did see it. Since there's no reason not to, right? So, let's definitely grab that. Because I feel like it's definitely going to be good later on. Obviously, we don't have what is required to use them yet. But once we get a surplus of them, I feel it'll definitely come in handy. And also, since we haven't went in here, let's definitely check these out real quick. Ooh, 100 coins. Grab that. It looks like it's just for a coin in that one, because you never know if there might be a Yoshi in there, to be fair. So it's worth a double check just in case, because we are looking for something for that yellow Yoshi to eat. So if he has something to eat, which that definitely looks like something to eat, you got a piece of fruit. Perfect. I think the Yoshi will definitely like that golden apple we got him. So let's go ahead and send that to him real quick. Yellow Yoshi, yellow apple. So hungry, need fruits. Well, we got you something to eat, buddy. Hope you like it. Yippee, fruits. There you go, Yoshi. Feeling a lot better? Thank you. No problem, buddy. Yes, I'm good to go. Well, it's good to hear. And honestly, definitely good to see. It looks like the yellow Yoshi needs to go in front of the green Yoshi, or blue Yoshi there. Let's send down... Oh, there's a bully down here. Let's try and get him. It is more experience, so we should try and go for it. Let's try our theory with the hammers. It does raise his power, okay. Well, at least now we know. So now we know that we want to be careful. Okay, so because of the fact that the bro items didn't raise anger on these guys, we're going to try it again with these babies here and see what we can do. Because these are pretty simple as long as we don't, like, you know, send them too high. I kind of understand it easier. As long as, you know, you're paying attention to how it works, it's pretty simple to use it. Okay, well, it is powering them up, so... Ow, okay. Need to be better at dodging these. But, they're simple once you get past the first, like, ram of the bulls. And after that, it's pretty simple, it looks like. But yeah, they definitely hurt. I will be fair and honest there. They hurt. They hurt. So, as long as we're careful, they're pretty simple. But it's the fact that they do hurt the way that they do is definitely not a good thing. But thankfully, I think we can... Yep, there we go. Now we just got one. And he's slow, so he's a little bit... Really? That hit me. Okay, then. I'm more surprised that that actually hit me there. But, yeah, this is definitely proving that the babies don't have much HP. Even if, you know, they do happen to, you know... Well, it's more these guys do more damage than much other enemies, to be fair. But they have less defense to begin with. These are enemies that more than Mario and Luigi should be dealing with, to be fair. With the babies, or vice versa, just Mario and Luigi. Because they can easily, you know, deal with an enemy of that type. Because the babies do have a lot less defense. And, well, they have a decent amount of HP. But for the most part, it's safer to use... you know, the full group on an enemy like that, because you can easily get rid of them before they do go into their berserker mode, to be frank. So, it's definitely not a safe enemy to fight at all. So, us going down to it is definitely not a good thing, but it does make sense. But it looks like we need to send the babies over here, so let's send them on up. Uh-oh, more of those bully enemies. Let's try and be careful with those. Let's kind of figure out what's going on here. It looks like we got another puzzle for the Mario Brothers, but more of the babies, because the babies are going to be the ones that can deal with that. I'm going to say it's safer to go for a green shell on one of the babies, and then going for a normal attack with, baby Luigi, I think. Or vice versa, whoever gets to, obviously, you know, go for the special attack, but 27 damage. Now baby Luigi goes for him, he should go down. Oh, he didn't. Uh-oh, that's not good. I was hoping that it would knock him out. Ow. They do a lot more damage too, based on how much times you hit them too, so it's definitely not good to let them get away with that kind of stuff. I'm gonna say maybe a smash egg here because of the fact that the other one's almost down. Maybe we can, yeah, we can send all of the smash egg to the other guy here. That'll be a little bit easier to deal with this guy. Although it is a limited amount of times you can hit this thing, but not bad. I wonder if, oh, hello, you can get free items from it. Okay, cool. I'll take a free one-up mushroom. I was not expecting it, but I'll definitely take it. That'll definitely come in handy. I will definitely say that one. Although, these guys hit like trucks, though. So, a one-up mushroom is just going to be, used to, safely heal later. But I'm going to say let's go for the heals. I need to really, get these enemies under control, though. Thankfully, I think we'll only have to deal with them here, but we might run into another enemy like them in the future, so we do need to be careful around them. But I am going to say, I'm going to take the safety precaution of using green shells on these guys. Just hopefully I don't miss it, because it does get a lot faster once you get to great, so it's a little bit harder to make sure it always, gets the biggest bonus. But hopefully once we hit to, okay, 30 is enough to make sure he goes down. So, good. Still ended up getting hit by him on his way back, but it's better that that had happened instead of the other way around, I guess, just because, in general, better that we didn't get hit by a raging goal than a non-raging one, right? So, better than what it could have been. And there we go. Perfect. Just wanted to make sure to get rid of those enemies before, the babies go down to them, because I have a feeling if I'm with the baby characters, I'm not going to have as easy a time dealing with them. Okay, this is all blue up here. Not really sure why, though. Let's see. What are we dealing on with this side? Mario and Luigi can't do anything. We can go through these. I'm guessing it might land us on spikes if we're not careful. But if we go down here, it looks like it lands us on a beam. Okay. So, I'm seeing, those, little symbols, but it doesn't really give us much, to be fair. But, it looks like I might need to... How do we pull the babies back, actually? I just thought of that. If I jump on the spikes, does it send me back? It does. Okay, cool. I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, wait a minute, am I stuck over here, or do I have to go and grab the pipe? Okay, so... Based on positioning here, it looks like we want to go down the middle one to get to the Yoshi. There we go. There's a button over here. I want out of here. Same here, buddy. We'll hit this and... Oh, there you go. Now you have the pathway. So, you go back to your little Yoshi friends, buddy. And we'll go and try and find your last one. Because there's still one more in... Actually, no, it could be even more, actually. I think he was specifically saying, 5 Yoshis are missing. So we're still missing 2 of them, but at least all the Yoshis that were inside Yoob are still safe. Because based on how it was saying, it sounded like they were being eaten. Still being, been eaten completely when we saw them getting eaten before. So, definitely good to see that they're doing okay instead of what it sounded like was going on. But let's see what's going on here. Okay, poor Yoshi's being, kind of harassed by whatever's going on with that Shroob over there. Okay then. What's going on here? We have a water spout over here. Not really sure what this is gonna do for us. But, if what I'm seeing here, it looks like maybe we want to... Oh, maybe we want to hit either him or the flying saucer. Let's try and... Oh, no, hit the flying saucer, it looks like. Okay, so we just need to aim for the flying saucer. And it paused right in the perfect spot for us. Not bad. Okay, and I think we got it, actually. Only had to hit it twice, and I hit it perfectly both times. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But, now that we're done with the puzzle there... Actually, that was a really simple puzzle, to be honest. I'm surprised I hit it twice in a row to be completely fair there. But let's definitely reunite both the Mario Bros in their baby forms before dealing with this guy, because probably a safer option to have everybody there for this fight than not all of them. Okay, so what are you doing? Okay, so based on... Oh, okay. So based on the position of where you're pointing your little sound wave maker is where you're going to send that guy at me, and then it's going to go back to Mario. Okay, interesting. RC Shroober. Well, sorry, Mr. RC Shroober, but we're going to be giving you a nice little, couple little hits here. I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to give you a cannonballer. I think that's a fair one to go for here. So, Mario, Baby Luigi. Okay, that doesn't seem too hard. Honestly, pretty simple one. And 75 damage, and down goes RC Shroober. Sorry, dude. Gotta try harder than that, I guess. I was thinking that he was going to have a little bit more HP, but maybe he did have some decent HP, but we kind of got him pretty easily. But there we go, another Yoshi. Now we just need to find the last one to hopefully push that little chain chop rock where it needs to be. Because it looks like what we're doing is trying to send it through that area where we started, from what it looks like. Now we just need to get the last one. Obviously, I'm gonna go take my heal, obviously. No reason not to, since they give us a freebie. And that's for a reason, I'm pretty sure, so better to take it whenever we can than not grab one at all. Oh, there's another one in here. Okay. Oh, hello there. Help. We'll definitely try to, Mr. Red Yoshi. But, kind of have to get the attention of this guy first. But this one doesn't require any kind of puzzle. I guess this was just the first one we had to deal with. Oh, there goes your RC car. Sorry. But, yeah, you're definitely not hitting me with that thing. If we can help it. Oh, okay. Interesting. So he has a hammer attack and as well as a jump attack. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting him to, do that, but that was interesting. I will definitely say that one. Okay. So what else do you got for us? Okay, you're going for Mario, obviously. Looks like, okay, you do want to jump on it. So when it showed Mario, like, jumping on top of it, that was something he needed to do. I did it on accident, but one ended up making it attack him, which was good. Okay, cool. So what kind of bonuses can we get now? 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, oh no, 1 to 6. There is a 2 to 6 there, I think. I don't even see a 1 in there. And then a 4 in that one. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad. Kinda want that 4. But the thing is, do we get it? That's the real thing. I'm gonna probably go for the defense because I see a 6 in there. But I'm probably gonna get a 1. Yep, how'd I know? This game hates me, I swear. Honestly, anything to do with luck is really just not my forte, I will be honest there. I do get lucky sometimes, which we had a lot of good ones in Superstar Saga, but this one's a little bit faster than the one in Superstar Saga, so it's harder to get it than it is in this game. But this one might be a 5 here, I might be able to get it. A 1. Never mind. We're just gonna keep on record and keep what we've been doing every single level up. All 1s, best bonuses ever. No bonuses required, I guess. Ooh, hello 6. There's a 6 in there. There's a 6 in HP. Probably should grab that. There's also a 6 in defense. Wow, there's a bunch of really good bonuses here. Also, I'm noticing that Baby Mario has a lot of speed. Okay then. Well, power can also help them, but HP has definitely been something that they do require, but that's only because of the bully enemies. We haven't had any real enemies really be too dangerous to us, but... Oh, got a 6. Never mind, there's my luck actually turning for the better. And now Baby Mario finally got a stat that he actually needed because it was Baby Luigi and Mario getting the best bonuses before, so Baby Mario finally got something good, which is really good for him. Okay, so let's see here. HP could go for, because we can maybe bring Baby Luigi to 40 HP. Only 1 and 2 stats required in there. And then there's a 6 in there. I'm going to try and go for the 6 in HP. If we get it... Nope, we got a 1. So, 3 1s, 1 6 for Baby Mario. Could have been better, but I'll take the 6 on Baby Mario. Maybe that'll be, a lifesaver later. But, at least we got the Yoshi. Oh, thank you. No problem, buddy. You ready to go back to your friends? Huh? Escape. Yep, escape indeed. Lights are going off again. I definitely need to change out the light bulb after today's episode. Definitely, that's for sure, because of the fact that, that's happened before in, previous episodes a long time ago. I had my lights kind of flicker, but it was, once. But this is the first time I've ever seen him go like that, 3 times in a row. But I haven't changed the light bulb in a long, long time, to be fair. And the thing is I only use the lamp above me. That's, for recording, so it makes a lot of sense. Also, I wonder if Yoob will react to the stone going through him. Yep, he's definitely noticing it. Jeez. Yeah, that definitely did not look too good based on what I just saw on the top screen. Yay, let's roll. Woohoo! Well, send the Yoshis down to their safety. Hopefully get them closer to getting out here. Let's grab a save. But yeah, then Chain Chomp Ball definitely opened up that whole, like, small intestines looking area. Jeez. It went from, like, being, like, really paper thin to, like, as huge as possible. The Yoshis have created an escape route. No time to hesitate. Get moving. By the way, where did Baby Bowser disappear to? Good question. Yeah, where is Baby Bowser? Unless maybe he... I guess he might have been able to squeeze through there, because he was all by himself, to be frank. So I guess it would make sense. But, interesting. Yeah, that is a good question. And also, why were the babies just standing there? I thought they would still be on me. I thought they were, you know, following me that whole time. But, let's jump on down. And now we have the buttons here. But, okay, some cannonballers, we'll definitely take those. Because if we do run into a single target boss again, those will definitely be really good for later. But let's definitely make sure we can get rid of these dry bones first. So try not to do too much damage to them, because they're simpler to deal with when they don't have low HP. So as long as we play it safe, we can easily deal with them. As long as we, you know, jump when they don't jump, definitely make sure, you know, definitely would help us. That would be for sure. But, I think, oh, hello. Okay, we got rid of him with a lucky. That works out for me. But there we go, just one more left. So let's see what you're gonna try. Ow. Okay, well, that one caught me off guard. But, definitely, yeah, a lot simpler when they're not almost down for the count, for sure. But there we go, perfectly easy. And down goes another set of dry bones. Definitely, I will definitely say the bully enemy is much more of a dangerous enemy. Also, wait a minute. The one area that we saw with all the blues, I'm wondering if we need to do that now, because we never actually put in all those buttons. So I'm wondering if that is for here, or the other area, because you never honestly know. So we can mess with those real quick. And if they aren't, I'm actually curious to maybe go check that one area. Well, I wasn't even ready to jump there, to be fair. But, I'll definitely get you now, just because you did that to me. Because you kind of caught me off guard there, buddy, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, the dry bones are pretty simple. As long as you know, you're prepared for what they're doing, you can easily dodge them. Definitely a simpler enemy than the bully enemy. The RC Shroober can catch you off guard, but for the most part, they're not too bad. And they're pretty easy to take out once you understand their mechanic. Just make sure to hit their things that they decide to spawn in, and you'll easily be able to, you know, stay away from them. But, yeah, definitely as long as you know, you jump when you jump, and then jump when you don't want to jump. That time it was just because I got myself off guard with that one, to be fair. But, yeah, just don't jump when you're jumping, and dry bones are pretty easy. Just because of the fact that they kind of have a very obvious way of telling you how they're going to attack. Because they're not going to, like, stop in place and then throw the bone, like the pigeon enemies were when they were flying over us and then jumping in the middle of the air and then doing what they were trying to do. So it's definitely a lot simpler of an enemy than what we were dealing with before. But so far it doesn't look like there's enough of those little things in here. Okay, so it only gives you 2 chances of jumping on that. But if you can jump it, you get some freebies for damage. Okay. Well, at least it doesn't run into me if I miss it. Because there is, like, items and enemies that can do that in some of the future games. That if you don't jump on their counterattack thing, it'll end up hitting you anyways. Because, well, you took too long to hit it, so it's like a freebie for them. But definitely not an enemy. I'm definitely not worried about the RC Shroober guys. They're pretty simple. Like the idea of them, though. I will definitely say that. They're pretty cool. But, let's try and get rid of all the enemies here first. And then I might actually go and check out the one area with the buttons again. Because I have a feeling that, that would be a puzzle, I would think. Because why would we never type that in? It definitely seems odd that we never went through that. Also, I noticed that some of the dry bones are throwing 2 bones, and some are throwing 3. It's actually something that I just noticed, right? Like, when the first one attacked, he actually attacked 3 times, but he is lower on HP. So, it's interesting to see, just because I wasn't noticing that before. But, yeah, that's actually a better reason not to attack all the... Oh, no, they do just do it on their own, just on random. Okay then. Well, good to know. Just because I did just notice it, so now knowing that they can have a chance of throwing 3 to 2 is actually a good thing. Because then you know for sure that if they don't throw, you know, a 3rd one, well, you're going to take less damage for sure, obviously. Because you're not going to throw a 3rd bone at you. But it's definitely good to know, just in case, because then you can be prepared for it. Because they're never going to go over full 3, it seems. And honestly, oh, another Shroober. Definitely a lot of enemies down this hallway here. Kind of, interesting, as you definitely ate quite a bit of them, based on what we can see here. Oh, and there you go. Okay, this one was a little bit different. There we go. That one seems pretty simple for being able to counterattack that one. If it was faster, I think it would definitely get me, though I will be honest there. But there we go, 1 enemy done. Now to just get rid of the other one. Oop, jumped a little early there. You want to jump like right in the middle of Mario and Luigi, for what it looks like. But, yeah, I kind of jumped a little early there, to be fair. Definitely have a itchy trigger finger when it comes to jumping sometimes. Sometimes it's either I jump too slow or jump too fast. I'm gonna do a small cut though, because I'm quite curious about something. I'm gonna go check out what those buttons up above. I just want to see if there's a secret puzzle, because the Mario and Luigi games do have secret puzzles if you look for them. And I'm kind of curious about that, because now I'm really feeling like that button area that we did to get the Yoshi out of the prison might lead to something else. So I'll be right back, because I want to try all blues on that. If it does lead to something, I'll let you guys know immediately. And if it doesn't, I'll meet you guys back down here, just so you guys don't have to see me retrek back down here. But I'll be right back with you guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Okay, so it ended up not being a puzzle, or at least not yet. So the thing is that area that we, opened up the whole Yoshi for with all those little buttons, it ended up unpowering that area. So now we know for sure about that. I was just wanting to make sure, because you never honestly know. Because there is secret puzzles and some things and like secret areas that you can find in these games. So I wanted to make sure about that just in case, because you never honestly know. Let's definitely grab our save while we're down here, just so we have a quick way back. And honestly, definitely good to have just in general. Just so we have a way, safe. Whoa. Who's saying whoa? Maybe one of the Yoshis? Help! Or it could be Baby Bowser too. Nope, just a Yoshi. Blah. This is gross. Why is there a village in here? Oh, ouch. Dark too. Definitely, okay, that's definitely not a good thing. So the Shroobs are turning the Yoshis into Yoobs. Okay then, well that's not good. And now it makes more sense why the Yoob is eating the Yoshis, because the Yoobs are collecting the Yoshis, not actually eating them. Okay then, interesting.
Well, I am super mortified. There is an egg factory in this beast's torso cavity. This is viable shroom work. We must do whatever it takes to free the captive Yoshis.
Yeah, definitely need to try something at least.
Not only that, we need to find Bowser in his precious belly. Back to adventure.
I was thinking I read that wrong, but nope, Stuffball said that exactly like I thought he said it. Yep, well, yeah, we need to find his stomach because of the fact that he ate, all that stuff that we need. Because let's be honest here, we definitely need those Cobalt Star Shards. Only thing is, easier said than done, for sure. Just because of the fact that, we still don't know how we're going to be going about on getting those out of Baby Bowser, to be frank. So, ooh, that was close. Almost got hit by that one. I jumped early on just because I jumped in general, and I ended up falling down early and didn't get hit by the dry bounds there. It was very close, definitely very close, but I definitely thought I was gonna get hit there, to be fair. But yeah, definitely caught myself off guard there because I really thought I was gonna get hit there, just in general. But definitely interesting, just because of the fact of the Yoob, you know, being used for creating more Yoobs. Definitely interesting. Wonder what the Shroobs really are planning to use the Yoob for, because it doesn't look like it's something they can entirely control, because they increase the size of it in order to attack us, but it looks like it's just mindlessly eating instead of something that, you know, they could use to their benefits. Unless it doesn't attack Shroobs, which could be possible. Although, definitely an interesting... Oh, okay, so it can circle back. Okay then. That's the first time it's ever done that before. Okay, so it can circle back on us. Good to know, because, yeah, that caught me off guard, I'm gonna be completely honest there. Because, what do you call it? It was only doing, like, one, it would go towards Mario, obviously, and then Luigi would then jump over it, and then it would, you know, blow up, and then apparently it can go for a second round, which, interesting, because, that caught me off guard. To be completely fair there, that definitely caught me off guard. But I got another cannonballer, that'll come in handy later, if we need it. But, let's definitely try and get ourselves a decent amount of levels here, because anything we can get will come in handy later. Because let's be honest here, the more levels we get, the safer we'll be later in our adventure. Oh, it looks like, you can kind of tell when it's gonna go off right away or not. Because, the fuse looks like it changes depending on how it spawns. Okay, interesting. So maybe you can figure out how the RC Shroober is gonna blow up or not. Yep, okay, so you can tell immediately. So, if it turns red, it's immediately gonna blow up after it leaves you. But, jumped just because I lost my train of thought trying to explain the RC Shroober. That's more the reason why I get attacked, honestly, when I catch myself off guard and get hit, is mostly because I'm trying to explain something that I'm noticing and wanting to, you know, bring up to you guys, because playing and talking at the same time is definitely not the easiest thing, because you'll lose your concentration. But, I see a 1 in 5 in HP. There's a 6 in defense. Another, still 6 in the speed. A 5 is possible in stash. I kinda want HP, I will be honest there. But I kinda like the idea of defense going up. Because defense can also be good. So, 1. Thought so. I'm just gonna say 1 because I'm more expecting a 1 than anything else. It was literally a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm pretty sure there was only 1 1, and we ended up hitting the 1 1 in there. It's like it's only gonna give me that. Okay, that time I literally didn't even time it, and I wasn't even sure on the defense there. I just I pressed the B button, but because the B button still counts as the selection button, it ended up kind of being my downfall there. That's fine. 1 defense, there was a 6 in there, so it was a possibility of getting something good. It's just that did not work in my favor at all. I'm gonna be honest there, that definitely did not work. But I'm gonna go for a Smash Egg here, just because this does do a little bit more damage. Maybe we could get rid of these guys a little bit. Well, I don't know why that took them longer to jump there. Just because, well, yeah, I definitely don't know why it took them longer to jump on that last one. Because, what do you call it? It looks like as long as you hit it in between the screen transition, it should always hit it. But for some reason that time it didn't work for me, even though it's worked for me constantly beforehand. That time, maybe it's just based on you can hold down the button, and that's what I was doing. Okay, well, did not, you know, not the worst thing. We're still doing damage to these guys. I was just hoping to do a little bit more damage, to be fair. But it looks like the RC Shroobs are stronger in this area, and they have longer fuses on their little RC cars, it looks like. Okay, let's make sure we don't get hit by Mr. Drybones in the RC Shroober, though. It'd be better if we don't get hit, to be fair. But there we go, perfect. We got all of them out of here, too, which is also good. Because it could be worse, and we could have taken a lot more damage, to be fair. But, not a bad level up. We're getting a lot of speed, though. Not really sure how I feel about that, but there's no chance of getting a 1 here. So, there we go. Okay, at least we don't have to get a 1. 1 to 6 there. 6 would be really good on stash, with the fact that Baby Mario has a lot less of it. But an HP increase on Baby Mario would be really, really nice. But I'm probably gonna get a 2. No, we got a 6 again. Okay, Baby Mario with double 6s on levels. That's huge. That's very huge. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. 1 to 3. Oh no, is that a 4 actually? Yeah, 4 in there. There's a 6 in there. Ooh, actually. That's a 3, 4, and a 5, and a 6. That's a pretty good level, honestly. That would be really good to go for. Might end up going for that. There's another 2 to 6 in this one, though. But I like the idea of this 3 to 6. That's a really good chance of getting a good one. Ended up getting the lowest possible, but a 3 is still not bad. The 3 is just good overall, so I'll take it. It's still a decent amount of experience gained, and it's not the worst thing at all. Also, how do we get over there? It looks like I might need to send one of the babies up there, or no, just had to go a little bit further down. I was about to say, it looked like I did. There is Yoob eggs and these things. Not really sure on that one. But, let's grab some heals real quick with the mushrooms that we have. We'll take a look at what we're dealing with here. I guess it's worth it. I wouldn't do that for 1 HP, but probably be a good thing. Okay, so we have 2 eggs over here. Maybe hit it at the same time, maybe? No. I was thinking that they might be able to hit it, but no. Does not look that way. Looks like we have the Yoshis over here. And it looks like not all the Yoshis have been Shroobified. Although one of the Yoshis that we were with definitely have been. Or definitely based on the fact that he turned into an egg in front of us. Let's see here. Don't get eggs wet. Don't get eggs wet, you say? That sounds like something we should do then. Okay, let's grab 5 of these. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, slide that on. What exactly is that? Oh, I know what we're doing. Send it up to the babies, and then that's what we need to do. I was about to say, like, I thought we were trying to hit the, like, stony, like, thing, uvula-looking thing. But no, we're just trying to hit the eggs up so the babies can get them wet. Although, not really sure on what this is really gonna do for us. Oh, it's gonna open it up for us. Whoa, tight fits. Definitely, yeah, definitely, that was a pretty, tight fit indeed. You guys are barely able to fit in those, I'm pretty sure. Hey, you're all here. Yep, they're definitely all here. Although it looks like we just still need 1 more of them. You wanna roll this thing, is that it? Let's do it. Yep, send it on the Yoshi to do what he does best. Help out his friends. But, let's send it off with the other egg here. Barely got that one. Ew, that was gnarly. Yeah, it definitely does not look pretty good. Aha, found you. And there we go. That should be us able to move that chain chomp there, too. We gotta roll another. Yep. We definitely need to roll another one of these. For sure. Although this time it's not gonna hurt the Yoob as much. Because it's not, like, rolling crazily. Alright, now we can move on. Alright. All the Yoshis, having a little party. It's good to see a happy Yoshi, that's for sure. Let's get all the water out of Baby Mario and send it back on down. There we go. But now that we have everybody together again, I think we'll try and get to the next save location and then we'll end off today's episode. I think that's how we'll do it. Just because, obviously, it'll probably be about time when we get there. Just because, you know, we always have like a specific time that we end our episodes for sure. Also, we have 60 HP on Mario. I just realized that. Wow, okay. It would be good if I didn't get hit much, but as soon as I bring that up, the game is like, okay, hit him with 2 bones here. Bring his HP a little bit lower so he doesn't look as good as he is. I'm definitely not this, like, the best, Mario and Luigi player, but I would at least say I'm pretty decent at least, at least, like, midway between bad and really good, I guess. So just, I guess you could say average, I guess, but I have a lot of fun with these games, to be fair. So don't expect me to be, like, the best player. I will be honest there. I played these as a kid, but, well, I shouldn't just say as a kid, because technically you could still count me as a kid, if you really want to. I technically shouldn't be counted as one, just because I'm 23, so I'm not very old, but some people might see me as, like, an adult, so that's why I'm saying that. But the thing is, well, it's true, I'm not, like, I'm not, like, super old, I still could be counted as a kid, so I'm just making sure to, mention that, because somebody might not know what I mean by that, so. But, well, these games were, like, my childhood, so I definitely will say that, well, they definitely, like, I had, like, a decent amount of time with these games in the past, so if anybody was, like, curious about it, well, there we go. Trying to see how much damage we could do with these. It seems like the ice flowers make sure that they chill them down so they can't get angry, though, is something I'm noticing. So they're, like, specifically for these enemies. Only thing is when we get hit by them, it's definitely not a good thing. But it makes these guys easier to deal with, which is the best thing for us. So using the ice flowers on them are really, really good. Although I don't feel like wasting all our ice flowers is a good idea, but we did get 2 back. So technically we didn't lose anything out of that, which is really good. Could have lost some resources for later, but definitely, we got them back, so ended up being a good thing. And we got a freebie on the RC Shroober over here, so that always is good. But we got 3 of them this time, so we need to be careful. Try and get a couple free hits on them. Thankfully they're giving us the easier ones to deal with, because these little spaceship ones seem to be the simplest of their attacks to counterattack. Just because, honestly, the hammer is not the hardest thing to attack these types of enemies with, to be fair. But do a little bit of damage to all of them, because they might go for the RC little saucer, and it seems like they're definitely favoring the RC saucer here, which I'll definitely take. They're easier to dodge when dealing with them like that. Okay, there we go. Finally got the timing on that, because sometimes they're easy to jump over, but the thing is that jumping on top of it is a little bit harder because of how small the target is. Although it probably has the same hitbox as, like, everything else, it's just that because it's a smaller, like, thing overall, it definitely makes it seem like it's harder to hit because you're trying to go for it, but sometimes you just can't jump on it all the time. There we go, easy one. I definitely will say that I think the main reason why it's easy to jump over or hit the RC coppers is because I always hold down both hammers at the same time as a habit, just because it's easier to hold them both down, because the thing is they're always going to go for a single target. So then Mario and Luigi are both technically ready before they can be ended up getting hit by an enemy. So it's something I've done in, like, it's just some kind of habit. I don't know why I do it, but I do it in every single one of these games. And this is since I've been a kid. So it's literally just something I do. And although I have, at least played all the games to a point, I haven't beaten all of them. So there's some stories that I, have never really fully experienced. Dream Team and Paper Jam specifically. I don't think I've ever beaten the final boss for Partners in Time, because, or actually I don't even know if I got that far in Partners in Time. I don't actually remember, because, I'm trying to think, I might have gotten at least halfway. Paper Jam and Partners in Time, I ended up losing the cartridge to the game, and I don't know whatever happened to it. And then, I'm talking about my original cartridges. So, the thing is, you know, losing that kind of stuff is definitely unfortunate because of the fact that, yeah, when I originally had these games as a kid, well, I lost him pretty quickly, and it's kind of unfortunate just because, you know, it would have been nice to, you know, play the games to the fullest, but the thing is I lost him, and I don't even know what happened to him. But here you go. Oh, thanks, Force Mashings, thank you. Okay, they're giving us stuff. Must have food. Oh, you're the hungry Yoshi. We don't have another apple for you, buddy. But, yeah, I would have liked to play through all these games, like, all the way to the finish. But the thing is, Dream Team I just never got to, like, complete because I had so many games that I was playing at that time when Dream Team came out that I never got the chance to really play through it all the way. But I do still have my original cartridge. I have 2 of them. I don't know why. I think I was supposed to give Kraken one of them as a Christmas present or a birthday present, and I never got around to doing it. Don't know why, though. But, yeah, definitely weird that I lost my Paper Jam and my Partners in Time games in the past. We should be getting out of here soon, right? I would hope so, Mr. Yoshi's. Go on and take this. Oh, thanks. A drain badge, okay. Cool, I'll take that. I'm pretty sure we could have missed that, so that's good that we grabbed that. This is for you. I got a 1-up super. I'll take that, that's a very good item to have right now. And what about you? Where's the exits? Definitely up ahead, it seems. Although, not really sure if that is an exit or not, to be fair. But, it seems like one, based on there being, you know, a save next to it, so maybe it'll lead to somewhere. Who really knows, but it could. You never know. But let's definitely try and make some bank here, because these can definitely give you some good goodies if you go for them. If you can get a good amount of it, you'll definitely get some. 30 is definitely good. That's my high score right now, in the current moment, so 30 is really good. 1,995 coins is definitely nothing to scoff at, because we have a good amount of money still, like, stocked up for later. Oh, hey, we found the blue toad that Peach traveled with, so he's still going. Although Toadiko is not doing too hot, but at least we found the blue toad.
Hold on. Bye, Boogity. I'll just bust you out of there.
Hello, buddy. At least you're doing good.
Hey, hang on. Who are you guys?
We saw you go with Peach.
What? Toadbird? Did you say my name's Toadbird?
Yep. Apparently your name. And I remember this guy actually being a main, like, not a main character, but a common character, so I actually didn't even know his name. I just, you know, knew he was a blue toad that was with Princess Peach all the time. So, now I'm actually knowing his name, Toadbird. Okay then.
A toad from the Mushroom Kingdom. Princess Peach. Time machine.
Yep. Guess he doesn't remember.
Ow.
Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are just chatting in the background.
The past is total blank. It makes my mind hurts. No matter how hard I try, I can't remember a thing.
I guess he hit his head or something. Well, sorry, Toadbird, but we'll try.
Wait, no, I just lied. There's one thing.
There's one thing?
Every once in a while, a dim memory surfaces. I drew this picture of the image my brain arts.
Brain art, you say? Oh, hello there? Huh.
I honestly don't have a clue what this is. What I do know is that it scares my cap off. I think that's the reason my memories blank. Can't bear to remember.
Also, don't like that there's a bunch of Yoob eggs next to us, to be fair. But you got Toadbird's drawing. Okay, well, we'll take it.
One day, I just woke up in the Yoshi's village. Then this, huge lizard snarked us all down.
Oh, so that's where you ended up dropping. I wonder where Princess Peach dropped then, because it looked like Toadiko, Toadbird, and Princess Peach all dropped in different locations based on that. So maybe Princess Peach isn't with Princess Shroob. That's a good possibility.
Huh? These eggs?
Yeah, you probably should get away from those.
My friends the Yoshis are trapped inside them. And the Yoshis were in the eggs. Are probably going to be reborn as monsters.
Probably. That would make a lot of sense, based on the Yoob being a giant monster that came out a giant version of those eggs.
Well, I'm gonna hurry and get him out of there, but...
Well, it said to get them, making them wet ended up breaking them open, but we did hit it into a stone. We could smack them open, but I don't know if that's a good idea either.
There's this huge, nasty thing in the back. Who's guarding the exit?
Oh, well, that definitely makes sense with the save there. So there's definitely a boss up ahead.
What? You're gonna take that thing out? Are you out of your tree? It's big and scary. It smells really weird, too.
Well, it would make sense. It's been inside a monster's belly for a while. That makes a lot of sense to me. But we'll definitely be fine, because we're the Super Mario Bros.
Oh, man. Who are you guys?
Honestly, just your average everyday plumbers. Let's see if I can get the Yoshis out. No, it was worth a shot, honestly. But we'll talk to you one more time before making our way to our save, then ending off today's episode. But looks like you're just repeating what you said before. So honestly, with that being said, we'll grab our save, and we'll see what the story says now, and then we'll end off today's episode. Princess Peach's attendant, Toadsworth, has lost his memory. First things first, head for the exit and get out of here. Yeah, definitely getting out of here is a top priority. Getting the Yoshis out of here primarily is our real target, to be completely frank. But, with that being said, honestly, definitely gonna say that, whatever is deeper inside the, Yoob's belly is definitely gonna more than likely be our boss. Just because I don't think we can really fight the Yoob at its size that it is currently. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next one, hopefully we'll find where Baby Bowser is as well, that would also be a good thing. But in the next one, we will definitely be tackling the boss of the Yoob's belly, and more than likely, progressing our story in the next best way. Because let's be honest here, we're definitely facing off with the boss of this chapter in the next one. There's no way around that, because the Yoob's belly definitely is the end dungeon of this chapter. There's no way around that, because Mount Yoshi was the halfway point, while Yoob's belly definitely would have to be the end point of the dungeon. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.